All right, good morning, and welcome to the midweek edition of the Premier League Zone. My name is Anthony Ajulu, and this is your number one family radio station, Inspiration FM. Yes, it's a Wednesday, and yes, we're here bearing gifts again. You know how it works on a Wednesday. It's called Mystery Wednesday for a reason. We're going to play a voice. If you know who that voice belongs to, you call us, you let us know, we'll give you some airtime if you're correct. That's how easy it is to win on the Premier League Zone on Wednesdays. We started out Mayoku. I think he won last week, so he has gotten his own gift, and of course if you're lucky this week you might get some gifts as well. I'm not alone in the studio, by the way. The guys are here with me, Buddy Bruno and Triple O. Guys, how are you doing this morning? Buddy, how you feeling this morning? Feeling good?
I'm feeling good right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, glad to be here.
All right,
midweek already. Midweek on the end.
On the end, dude. Triple O, how you doing?
Well, you still do August.
I said it last Friday.
You didn't have to do that.
Bro. I said it last Friday.
You still do August.
Something is sweetie.
Well, I'm fine. I'm good.
You do me like that sometimes.
No. I'm fine. I'm covered, and let me just leave it that way.
All right. Yes. Let's just get some things out of the way, by the way, before we get into our mystery voice segment of the show. We have some news items to get through on the show today. We still have transfers. We had matches yesterday, so let's go to the Carabao Cup matches from yesterday. I will be quick about it. Some of the Premier League teams in action. Some of them won. Spurs, by the way, crashed out. They were beaten yesterday by Fulham, so they didn't lose to a Championship side, but they were beaten at the end of the day. It was 1-1 after extra time, and then of course Spurs lost on penalties, so they are out of the competition. And just very quickly, Spurs do. Is it a course?
And Conte has said it.
They cannot win trophies.
He said he's not the only manager to come to Spurs. That good managers have come to Spurs and they fail to win something. That if top managers are coming to your club and they are not winning trophies, then you have to not just look at the managers. You have to look at the club, and that's why he dragged the owners of the club. That since they bought this club,
it's just somehow.
But Anthony,
yep.
Isn't it also the duty of the manager to bring in good tidings to the club, even if they're cost club? Make your head save the club now.
You see, there's a reason why Benfica also keep losing European finals,
and then the number of managers that Spurs have brought.
Jose Mourinho, if it's not cost, Jose Mourinho was supposed to break that cost. They sacked him before he could have a chance to overturn the final.
Anyway, let's continue with the results. Bournemouth were victorious. They went to Swansea, claimed a 3-2 victory yesterday. We also saw a victory for Brentford, 1-1 with Newport County, but they won on penalties. Crystal Palace, 4-2 winners over Plymouth Argyle. We also saw a victory for these are the only teams in the Premier League that played yesterday.
Wolves,
Wolves won 5-0.
Bournemouth also won.
Yeah, I've mentioned that one as well. Wolves won 5-0 against Blackpool, so kudos to all these teams.
They gave them a black eye.
And for today, there are still matches to look forward to. We have Chelsea taking on Wimbledon. We also have Nottingham Forest against Burnley. That's an all Premier League tie. And of course, Sheffield United will take on Lincoln City. Everton will travel to Doncaster Rovers. So I'm going to do a preview on all of this.
You know that is no win.
I'm just going to ask a question. Any possible upsets from all these matches we've listed today? Chelsea against Wimbledon, Harrogate. Harrogate is not a Premier League side. Nottingham Forest against Burnley, Sheffield United against Lincoln City, and Doncaster Rovers against Everton. But let me start with you very quickly.
Maybe the latter. Everton, maybe.
Okay, fair enough. Any possible upset?
No, I don't see.
Okay,
I don't. Doncaster, I don't get to do anything about it.
Okay, now.
Let's just quickly go to some transfer gist. Brighton have signed a defensive midfielder to replace Caicedo. I don't know how they do it, but they've signed Carlos Baleba. He's a Colombian. He played for Lille last season. We'll see how well he plays. That's somebody we'll be tracking again, because apparently now he's track the signings of Brighton. That's what it is. Again, he's 19 years old. Not much is known about him, so we'll see how well he comes along.
He's a decent player, but there's still a lot to the game that he has to learn.
Yeah, definitely. On that, just Ivan Toney, by the way, is a target for Chelsea. They want to get him in before the window closes on September 1. That's Friday, and £80 million is what Brentford wants for the player. Do Chelsea need a player like Ivan Toney?
Yes, actually, Chelsea need a striker that is experienced in the Premier League, that will stay in the box, a different breed of striker compared to to Nicholas Jackson, and Ivan Toney has proven that he can come up with the goals. He's built like in that Didier Drogba kind of shape. He's a very, very good striker as well. So I've always clamored for him. I've always asked for him, for those that know me for a while now. So I think he's going to be a very good addition. Now it will now depend on the kind of supplies he gets, because Chelsea sometimes, whether you're a good striker, you come to Chelsea, you don't get so much supplies. It's not everybody that'll be like Alan, I'll get 1 million supplies and score 300,000 goals. So Chelsea don't create so much, and that's my worry, and that's the reason why even Jackson has not gotten so much goals already at Chelsea. But I think Ivan Toney is a hustler, and I think he's going to do well at Chelsea. Should Chelsea sign him?
But let's go to United. Apparently they have agreed. They are looking at getting Cucurella on loan from Chelsea, and they're talking to Chelsea, and that deal looks like it could be done eventually.
It's a loan deal,
and it's a loan deal, and they're also looking at Pierre-Emile Højbjerg as well as a midfielder. I'm sorry, what's going on there? What's all this about?
From Amrabat to Højbjerg.
What's going on with these two deals in particular?
Anthony, off air, we did discuss Cucurella, and having Cucurella in that United defense at this point in time, we'll have two on the left side of defense we'll have two erratic players
who,
I don't know what ETH is thinking. Maybe he's basically just following the route of Premier League experience rather than bringing someone from abroad who has to settle in and all that. But at the same time, United have had all window to sort out all these things, and players should be settling in already. For ETH, for the board, I'm as confused as every United fan right now. It's not looking good.
All right,
but I think it's a loan move. It's a stopgap.
When I say loan move,
it's a stopgap.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As a backup. Let's move on. Let's go to the Nigerian interest in the transfer window. 𝐜𝐨𝐲𝐏𝐈𝐑𝐀𝐓𝐈𝐎. We hear Everton. Fulham are in talks with Everton to sign 𝐜𝐨𝐲𝐏𝐈𝐑𝐀𝐓𝐈𝐎. I think that's an upgrade. But maybe traditionally not an upgrade, but Everton these days they're looking prime. They're looking prime for relegation. So any way you can quickly leave it before it becomes a problem for you. Look at Kelechi Iheanacho. Look at Wilfred Ndidi. They might not leave before the window ends in 2 days. Yeah. So if you can leave it now before you get relegated next season. So I think it's a good move for 𝐜𝐿𝐶𝐲𝐏𝐈𝐑𝐀𝐓𝐈𝐎 if he goes to Fulham.
Yes, it will be a good move. At least Fulham look like one of those teams that have steadied the ship in the Premier League. Yes, they will lose games here and then, but again, the truth is, in terms of form right now, Fulham looks a better prospect than Everton.
All right, definitely look a better prospect than Everton. All right, I think we're done with all of the talking and everything. So let's just go to our mystery set voice segment. We have the voice ready. We're going to play it, and of course, you get to tell us who the voice belongs to. Remember, you can call us on 07.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.